Star pulls it down. Here's Washington. And the big fella, Alex Czar, showing promise. Greg, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now Murray. Pass to George. And stolen by Castle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now, here's SGA. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's George. Pass to Williams. Inside. And stolen by Wagner. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the middle. Here's Anderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Alex Czar.
Well, a player like Anderson will always have a role because he's a glue guy who can do a little of everything, and he doesn't need the ball to make an impact.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Castle, no one around him. Cans it from downtown.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
Back to George. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Hunter, no good. Murray outside. Outside, George. And Indianapolis, another three.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Here's SGA. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Washington. It's a three-point game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. The shot misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
On the wing, Williams. Indianapolis moving it around. Knocks down the three ball. George has got 9.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Just 4 to shoot. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
Left side, Anderson. Nobody near Williams. No good from outside. Washington trailing. Castle with it. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Sarr. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And George, here we go. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Wagner. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Good on the triple.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
And stolen by Hunter. In the corner, Castle with it. And Wagner has it in the corner. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Hunter, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Indianapolis. And it would. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
They set the pick. Sarr. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
To the left wing. Back to SGA. And out of bounds as Indianapolis gains possession. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. It's George on the wing. Anderson right side. Back to George. Puts up a 3. And Indianapolis another 3.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
There's the 3. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And that's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Here's Murray. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Bamba sets a screen. And George, here we go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. A 3, Hunter. And Bamba pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
George sets a screen. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 5. Indianapolis with the ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Washington trails by 8. Wagner outside. Back to Sarr. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba
strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So he comes up empty, missing both. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Harper. Now Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. SGA feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hunter. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Well, one of Wagner's greatest strengths is his confidence, which you especially see on these kind of shots.
Over in the corner, Williams. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Harper's shot's good.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Lob pass to Wagner. No good there.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
The shot's good.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Hunter, a good look. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Smart pass. Set up Hunter, and he'll knock him down.
Prince outside to the right side. Williams outside. And Indianapolis another three.
Defensively, you do not want to allow Williams to heat up from out there. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Prince outside. Fires the three. And the three ball is good. Prince has got the lead up to 8 now for Indianapolis.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And it's in there.
And one of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Russell. Pass to Green. Back to Russell. And so it's Indianapolis with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here is Russell. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Wagner wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Yeah, and look at the stroke on Wagner's three. Total confidence.
Pass to LaRavia. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
Can't be that easy for him. Gotta body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
And here is Hunter. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. Doesn't go for him.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's SGA. The shot off that time. Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Hunter, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
In the corner, George with it. Trains the three-pointer. And it's a 12-point Indianapolis lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Hunter on the wing. Will it go? And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, Hunter slamming.
Left side, George. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's 29 points for George.
Oh, great ball movement there.
In the corner, it's Saw. Connects from three-point range.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass.
Pass to Payton. Outside, George. Launches a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got the lead up to 12 now for Indianapolis. And out of bounds as Indianapolis gains possession.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's LaRavia. Indianapolis moving it around. There's a screen by Robinson. And stolen by Wagner. And they're moving it up. From past the arc. The rebound by Paul George.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
"18 feet out. That one falls. George has got 34 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Guys, back to you.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. In the corner, George with it. SGA with the steal. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Murray outside. To the wing right side. Outside, George. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Sarr with it. 5 points in the game. Rebound by Murray. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And he commits the intentional foul. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And staying an All-Star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that All-Star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Green. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Pulls up on the wing. And there's another one for Indianapolis.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 39. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Indianapolis leading by 18. And the dunk by Bamba.
How about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
Shoots from the baseline. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. Outside, George. That's tipped. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
George double teamed. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And the slick pass from George set that up well. He has such a natural instinct for where to send the ball.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Song. Bamba with the block. On up the court. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
For three, Hunter drops in the tray.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Left side, George. Lets it go from deep. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. George has got 45 points. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Out to the right wing. Outside Williams. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Sarr pulls it down.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Indianapolis. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions. They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
And the basket by Castle.
3.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Outside, George. Back to Williams. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Indianapolis leading by 20. Goes up the baseline. Not enough on that one as it misses. Sarr the screen. Pass to Wagner. And it's off from three-point range. Baseline jumper. Nice defense from Wagner. Washington trails by 20. Now, here's Hunter. Here's Castle. Off target from three-point range.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Williams, that's good.
You set him up, and Williams will typically knock it down.
Sarr the screen. Here's SGA. Takes it off the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Indianapolis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
And Indianapolis has possession. Now here's Williams. And so Indianapolis takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to